Oh, well, there we are. Nemesis. Now you can't. Nemesis. You are doing your own stream, man. You can't be support. I mean, thank you for supporting and I didn't want to stream against you, but I have the bonfire going. Camera. Shit, let's turn on the camera. Okay, there we go. See, I already had the fire going, Nemesis. So yeah, shit. I didn't mean for you to be in here, Nemesis, because you're doing your own stream. And hey, Herc 130, welcome to you. We got a fire going here, and greetings to Sashi. Sashi, you're always online, dude. You are the most responsive. Honestly, if I had a crisis, I would just go online and assume that Sashi would be right there because he's that kind of a guy. Greetings, Herc 130, says Sashi. Sashi. There's that mug, says Herc. Oh, well, you mean this mug? This is a Christmas mug. Uh, that I think my mom got for me. And yeah, it's full of eggnog and rum. But I don't want to take away from Nemesis of Eden is also streaming right now. So please, if you know what, this guy right here, he deserves a shout out. And let's put his link in the chat here if I can find it. Because Nemesis of Eden is he's worth following. He's worth subscribing to. Uh, Nemesis, just a general, all around good dude, and your streams are entertaining as fuck. So let's put that. Where are you? You're on my list, right there. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha. Right here. So let's put Nemesis of Eden's link in the chat. What do you mean it's not? Whatever. All right. It's not working. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, Nemesis, thanks for being here. So we've got a Christmas Eve fire going. I just finished Manorama with Rancor Steve on his channel on Rumble, and that was a lot of fun. Um, yeah, we had Rick and Ordy and Vincent and Maddie, and yeah, we had some good people there, so that was a lot of fun. So if you want to check out that every Tuesday night, we do Manorama on Rancor Steve's channel. And where are you? Just looking for you now. Hey, I want to say hello and welcome and Merry Christmas to Matt G. This is Crouching Taylor, Hidden Swift, which is possibly one of the best names on all of YouTube's. I want to say. And Sashi says, that's retail for you. Mostly waiting around for people. So I'm on my phone around this time. Okay, awesome. Awesome. And Gorilla's Random Thoughts, man. You have an excellent channel. I saw you were live earlier today, I thought. So thanks for being here, my friend. Excellent mug, says Rick 30. Yeah, you're damn right. Absolutely. So let's throw up. No, that's not what I want. Yeah, so Merry Christmas, folks. I just finished the Manorama stream with Rancor Steve on his Rumble channel, and we were talking about favorite Christmas songs. I know favorite Christmas movies is a big topic amongst our YouTube friends, our YouTube creators, but favorite Christmas songs. Now, the worst Christmas song that we came up with was from Paul McCartney, and that was a pretty, yeah, that's a bad Christmas song. Um, yeah, but your favorite Christmas song? I mean, there's a whole bunch of those. I mean, I do like, um, I mean, Snoopy's Christmas. I mean, even that's pretty fun. I like that. And I do like some of the, what are the uh here come the bells, there come the bells, la 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 la, da 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 bells, da 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 da. There's some there's some famous orchestras and choirs that have done that song over the years, and that would those are some of my favorites. But here, let me put there we go, Nemesis of Eden. There you go. There's his link. So if you're not familiar with Nemesis of Eden, I'll go check him out. He does excellent gaming streams, and he's just a fun fucker. But this oh shit, this fire is not impressive. Excuse me. So we're gonna get this fire going. Not much of a bonfire with this much fire, and we're gonna look back at the chat. And you're welcome, Nemesis. And hey, Gorillas, good to see you, my buddy. I'm working on a song called The 12-Hour Violations of Christmas. That's funny. Sashi, good to see you. Let's get this fire going. Yeah, hopefully that'll flare up here pretty quickly for us. Just hang on a second. Let's turn this guy off. That's a little better. And I do want to say hello, Nemesis of Eden. You are welcome, my friend. And we have Gorilla's Random Thoughts. Hey, good to see you, Gorillas. And Herc, yeah, there is fire. There is definitely fire. Thanks for being here. Yeah, we're going to try and make the fire a little bigger here. But I hope you're enjoying your Christmas, friends. Yeah, so far we haven't had too much snow. We've had little dustings here and there, but we're supposed to get snow tomorrow. So we should maybe get some snow Christmas Eve. So we'll see. And Gorillas in the chat says, yeah, we wrapped up 45 minutes ago. But LDG fell asleep on my panel again. Big mistake. LDG, man, I love that guy. We got a really annoying emo version of Emo Levian Polka on loop as he sleeps with his headphones on. Oh, yeah, but I love that guy. That's awesome. Yeah, well, that happens on a live stream, doesn't it? That sometimes happens. Not our HR as in human resources. No. Yeah, we like to avoid human resources. Yeah, in general. Yeah, no, we don't like that. 12-hour. Yeah, 12-hour violations at Christmas. Gotcha. Yeah. But wow, what a last few days. I mean, this year has been busy. Holy shit, eh? This Christmas has been busy. Fortunately, got all the presents. I think all the presents are bought. I think everything's in line. Like all the ducks are in a row. I think we're ready for Christmas. But this fire is dying down. This isn't. It's not going up as big as I was hoping. And Gorilla's Random Thoughts says, damn, YouTube's censoring me, and I didn't even put anything that bad in the chat. Well, my rule, Gorilla's Random Thoughts, you can put, that's not me censoring you, I assure you. I do not like censorship, and as long as you're not directly insulting anyone else, yeah, anything you want to say is good with me. Sashi says, I thought about Shotoro Ishinomori because of our comments on the Phantom in previous chats. Oh, I love the Phantom. The man in purple, the ghost that walks. He had a character called Skullman because he wore a skull mask, deemed too dark for TV. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's why mainstream TV sucks. Well, mainstream media, in fact, sucks. And Gorilla says it's not real. It's not a real fire until you put two couches and a recliner. Two couches, a recliner, a huge pile of brush, and 30 gallons of gas? You want diesel. Dude, you do not want to start a fire with gasoline. You want to use diesel. Trust me on that. Jesus fuck. Hey, Stark of Iron. Good to see you, my friend. I'm just wrapping up a Bonfire stream. I just had a great show with Manorama. Jesus. All right. Gorillas. I'm not sure gasoline is the way to go. I think diesel might be the better way, but Skullman got changed and become Kamen Rider in the 1970s. Well, see, I was just born in the 70s, so I have no clue on that. Oh, shit. Okay. Gorilla says, I've only been hospitalized twice from the gas. See, diesel. All right, this is going to require some eggnog. You don't want gas. You don't want gas, Gorillas. You want diesel? It burns. It burns just fine. It is an excellent accelerant. However, it's not explosive like gas. Hey, is that Sci-Fi Nation? Hey, Sci-Fi Nation. Welcome to the fire, and welcome and thank you, and good for having you here, my friend. Merry Christmas, fruitcakes. Hey, lemon pies here. He's a gas face? No, gas face is like that's a different thing, completely different. character works. Yes, I drove Spidey to drink, says Garanda. Gorilla's Random Thoughts, you have the best comments, man. I gotta say. Good to see you, folks. Sci-Fi Nation, good to see you, my friend. Merry Christmas, Jay. I hope you're doing well. But this fire's just winding down. I was just gonna wind up this chat and probably go try and get some sleep. So I got a big day tomorrow. We got lots. I know it's Christmas Eve, but no rest for the weary. We've got shit to do tomorrow. So Christmas Eve or not, we got shit to do. It's a busy day. And since we're out of the eggnog, I think it's probably time to wrap this up. Thanks for being here, everybody. And what do you mean you once? What? I once used gasoline to recreate the crow on the ground during a campfire. I hope that went well. And Pleasant Valley Picker says no one has good eggnog this year. No, I've got eggnog. All right, put that container. Oh no, I burned it. Yeah. It was okay, but it wasn't the good stuff. It wasn't the good stuff. Tony Stark in the chat says, tomorrow I'm celebrating Christmas, my 3,000 milestone, my 3-year anniversary. Excellent. That is tomorrow. That is Christmas Eve. Fantastic. Start a bonfire. Say you need to sleep soon. You tease. No, this bonfire's been going for hours. I just did. I was just on Rancor Steve's stream with this bonfire. This bonfire's been going for 4 hours now. Yeah, 4 hours. I was just doing on Rumble, Manorama with Rancor Steve. So that's this bonfire is an old fire. Good to see you. Not Lucerne, but crop one liter over $4. Crop one. Okay, so Lucerne. Well, Lucerne is a town in Switzerland, but it's also a company that makes butter, and that's probably because Swiss cows are legendary. I'm assuming there's a connection there. Careful, Spidey. You sound like PvP with the eggnog. Dude, I love eggnog, Jay. PvP is correct on the rum and the eggnog. See, I've got lots of, well, not lots, but there's at least 6 shots of rum left. I got no eggnog. So we'll see how this evening goes. I think we probably know. But anyway, I'm celebrating tomorrow by sleeping. The bonfire has been around, Lemon Pie. Indeed. I had one eggnog. PvP, I've had a lot of eggnog. I drank at least 2 liters of eggnog on the Manorama stream with the rum. But yeah, it's 10 o'clock. I've been doing this for a few hours now. If you do want to go check out the earlier stream with this same bonfire, go on Rumble and go check out Manorama with Rancor Steve. Because I was there for 3 hours, 2.5 hours. But anyway, it's getting chilly, and I'm out of eggnog, which is a problem. But thanks, everybody. Merry Christmas. I know tomorrow, man, Christmas is a big day. It's a busy day for me. Now, hopefully you've got all your Christmas shopping done. And if not, you know what? If you don't have a present for them, just give them a hug. And if they don't like a hug, well, then they're not really your friend anyway. Nemesis says, I'm celebrating by working tomorrow morning. Nemesis, I thought you're not working, you're streaming, dude. You're always streaming. Come on now. Come on. PvP, you're welcome anytime, says Jay, Sci-Fi Nation. I went shopping today, says PvP. Yeah, I'm going to Walmart tomorrow with a good friend of mine. He's a cowboy, actually, so I think we should be okay. But we're going tomorrow. We'll do some shopping. We'll find out what happens. Actually got good parking spots. Wow, that is unusual, PvP. Yep, I give a few gifts and expect none. Exactly. Expect none, lemon pie. Lemon pie, that is the. I agree with that, my friend. I give few gifts and expect none. There you go. Man, I would like to have a beer with you, my friend Lemon Pie. Holy fuck, would I like to have a beer with you? Or they don't do hugs because they're Asian. Ah, yeah, that's well, you need. Yeah, no, not an Asian bathhouse. Definitely not an Asian bathhouse. No, the Japanese that come over to Canada, Sachi, oddly enough, they they take to two things. The Japanese that come over to Whistler Ski Resort and Canada in general, they take to two Canadian trends very nicely. Smoking weed for the guys, holy, they take it on like a passion. The Japanese dudes that come over to Canada and discover weed, well, holy fucktards, they go nuts. And yeah, and they do like the hugging. The Japanese ladies, they come over and they like the hug. Well, maybe that's my own experience. But the Japanese ladies like the hugging. And yeah, they hug for a long time. I may or may not have some experience in that. I have a full 8 hours tomorrow, but I have Friday off, says Gorilla's Random Thoughts. Fucking A, Gorilla. And you know what? Tomorrow, Christmas Eve, you can get away with just doing a half-assed effort. Just to be clear. On my channel, you dink PvP, says Sci-Fi Channel. Says Sci-Fi Nation. The grocery stores are madness, though. Well, yeah, don't go to the grocery stores. I mean, PvP, really, which Canadians can afford to go to the grocery stores? Because of the Liberals, we are so poor, we can't afford to go to the grocery stores. Well, we're going to buy eggs and milk. Certain Asian girls, if they like you, well, yeah, no, yeah, they do. They do. Me hug you a long time. That is true. That is absolutely true. Some place over here arrest you for public displays of affection, Sashi. Yeah, I know, right, eh? Yeah. Well, yeah. That's Yeah, you guys got to work on that. I mean, holy, you get so you can't grab a girl in public by the hooch. I mean, that's un-American. Hello, hey Carla Burton. Hello and welcome. I was just signing off. We're just shutting down, Carla Burton. Oof, politics. Time to go. Yeah, Sci-Fi Nation. There's lots of politics. Everything. If you live in Canada now, it has to be politics all the time because we are literally fighting for our survival. It's no joke. We have no choice. Everything is politics now. Because we didn't pay attention for the last 50 years, now we have to. And that is the reality. And you know what, Sci-Fi? If you don't want to pay attention to politics, then the same thing is going to happen to you. I'd fucking warn you. Canadians didn't want to pay attention to politics for a long, long time. They just tucked their heads in their shirts, and now we're in the situation where we have to. And if you tuck your head in and say, nope, I don't want to talk politics, I'm not political, then the fucking commies are going to take you over and you will fucking suffer. And I am not fucking joking, Jay. You listen to me and you listen to me now. You don't want to get political, but your enemies are getting political. And they are plotting against you. And fuck me, this sounds conspiratorial, but I'm living in Canada and I'm telling you from experience. Those of you that want to I'm not political. That's what they're counting on. And then you'll be a slave. And then, no, you won't have a choice to be political because you'll be a fucking slave. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. I used to be one of you, Jay. I used to be one of you. And then I learned. I fucking learned. The pandemic and the truckers convoy smartened me up real fucking quick. So you better get political. You either get political or you fucking learn to worship your masters. You have two choices. Not being political is not a choice because it will come for you sooner or later. And by the time it comes to you, if enough of you say, I don't want to be political, then you won't have enough manpower to shut it. And yeah, I'm saying manpower because it is the men. It is the men that decide things. Because we've got the fucking muscle and the determination and the guts to make it happen. And we're literally willing to sacrifice our lives. Well, not me personally, but other men are. Hi, Carla Burton. Welcome and hi to you. Pleasant Valley Picker says, I have a buddy that had a Japanese girlfriend 30 years ago. He banged her in a field so much for hugs. Well, I mean, you can hug her as you're banging her, in my experience. Japanese girls. Gift cards are nice. That's okay. Spidey, when are you sending me a moose? Dude, I've got to catch... I've got a live trap out as soon as they're dumb enough to fall into it. I'll send it to you. Didn't pay for anything for the groceries? Ooh, no, that they do that, man. That happens. Ooh, but I ain't Canadian. Yeah, probably better, Jay, that you're not. Merry Christmas, anyone. You want a fauna salad? Ooh, he's currently over New Zealand. That's right. This is 24 hours later. Holy shit, it is Christmas Eve in New Zealand. Santa is flying over New Zealand. The last 11 years of the Liberals are the problem. You're correct. Absolutely. Even if you aren't interested in politics, politics are interested in you. That is a famous saying for a reason, Sashi. That is a saying for a reason. Yeah, I know PvP. Carney, yeah, they like Carney. I've got a friend that likes Carney because she's a dumbass. And another reason why women shouldn't vote. Because, yeah. Been political for years. I just don't post it. Well, you know what? That's how the commies win. Spidey has come to the conclusion he'll never be monetized. He speaks his mind. That is true, Sci-Fi Nation. I have no desires to be monetized. YouTube can literally suck my back. Yeah, I am not going to be monetized forever. Ever will I be monetized. And all right, folks, we are going to wrap this up. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you for being here. It is Christmas Eve with It is Christmas Eve, right? It is Christmas Eve in where Sashi is in Malaysia. It is Christmas Eve in Australia. My little brother is. It is Christmas Eve in New Zealand. My finger from working the mouse is literally freezing. It's below 0 here, folks. I've got to go in. I can't keep this up unless I put on gloves. No, it's too cold. I cannot work the computer buttons with gloves. That's not going to work. My co-worker guy is in his early 70s. He should know better. Well, he should. You're right, PvP. But he's not. So many people in their 70s they still trust their government. They still think that our government has our best interests at heart. They really believe that, and they're wrong. Carla Burton, Merry Christmas to you. This is a Bill Murray or the English dude. Who's Benny Hill? This is the Benny Hill salute to you, Carla Burton. Merry Christmas, Carla Burton. No, Benny Hill. Merry Christmas, Tony Stark. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Thanks for being diligent. Yeah, my fingers I can't even type. I can't even hit the I can't even hit the chats that I want to hit. My fingers are freezing up. And you know what? When your fingers get cold, they don't hold the moisture enough to do electrical contact on the keypad on your laptops. So I can no longer use the keypad on my laptop. I've got to use the mouse because it's so cold that the conductivity doesn't work anymore. Well, not here. I mean, Merry Christmas, everyone, says Sashi. Merry Christmas, says Lemon Pie, to CSM. Everyone in chat. Merry Christmas, says Carla Burton. Yeah, it's time to go. Yeah, we got governments use fear to control the people. Fear of the unknown is a powerful motivation. Yes, for the stupid, it is, Sashi. And unfortunately, the majority of Canada is stupid. We seniors get lumped together as all stupid. It pisses me off. Yeah, well, PvP, you need, I'm sorry, but statistics prove that the seniors are the ones causing the problems. The seniors are the ones that get scared easily. I mean, you know this. You know your fellow senior citizens get scared over nothing. They watch CBC, don't they? You're different, though. You're not like them. You are different. So maybe you have the advantage. Maybe they'll listen to you. I mean, they're not going to listen to young people, but they might listen to you. So you're our one hope, PvP. You're our one hope for maybe convincing them. But the seniors in general, if seniors weren't allowed to vote in Canada, then Mark Carney would not be Prime Minister. And this is a fact, and you know this. Although, do I want senior citizens not to be able to vote? Oh, that's a hard, wow. Like, they're easily fooled. My parents and their friends are easily fooled. They still watch mainstream media. Do I want them to be able to vote? Not really. Anyone subjected to that much propaganda, it's not a fair vote. Like, I don't think you should be allowed to vote. So, no, I don't want seniors to vote. Anyone over 60, if you're not paying taxes, now, PvP, I know that you're working, but any senior citizen that's not working and not paying taxes, I'm sorry, maybe you don't get to fucking vote. Like, how about if you're not paying taxes, like working, you don't get to vote? How about that? You know, or if you're not willing to go, women, if you're not willing to go stand on the front lines to defend the country, then you don't get a vote. How about, fuck, wouldn't that change things if women weren't allowed to vote? Holy fuck. We'd have a fucking conservative government in Canada. I'll tell you what, Mark Carney wouldn't be in charge. That's a controversial statement. Anyway. Benny Hill, yes, is Carla Burton. Governments use fear to control the people. Fear of the unknown is powerful motivation, says Sashi. You are correct. You're correct. Yeah, I am going inside. Thank you, Carla Burton. Now, Carla Burton, you can vote. No, absolutely. Carla Burton works and she knows what's what, and absolutely Carla Burton can vote. But you need to, Carla Burton, you need to sort the women out because they're too emotional. Holy fuck. Merry Christmas, Lemon Pie. Merry Christmas, Nemesis. Merry Christmas. Someone put that on YouTube. It was Rebel News, which I love, but they generalized seniors so much I got irate. Well, yeah, but it was seniors. Seniors are the reason that Mark Carney is our prime minister. I'm sorry, but you go talk to my parents and every one of their senior fucking friends, and they are all liberals. They are all libtards. You are in the minority. I wish everyone was like you, PvP. I wish they all had your common sense. Help us, PvP, you're our only hope. Exactly, Lemon Pie. Exactly, Lemon Pie. Yeah, every citizen should have a vote. Yes, and the natives do not get a veto vote. They get one vote like the rest of us. You just need a test, like ask people before they vote, what is a woman? Gorillas. Gorillas random thoughts. I think you just solved the voting issue, my friend. That's if they can't answer that question, then they don't get a vote. So gays and minorities don't get to vote. Not if they're emotional. If you're too emotional, nah, you don't get to vote. No. If you're too emotional, you don't get to vote. And gays and women and minorities, I don't know about minorities, but gays and women tend to be too emotional. I'm here to spread the word, says Sashi, on how life under an oppressive government is like. Also here to promote Asian anime and movies. Dude, we are so happy you are with us, Sashi. It is such a good it's such a good thing to have you in our chats and making connections with people on the other side of the world. Dude, I will come to, I mean, I've traveled all over the world, man. I am coming to your town. Canadian Spider-Man coming to a town near you soon. I will come and visit you, and I am going to sleep on your couch, and I am going to help you grind some lenses. Okay? I've got some... Dude, I used to work in a prototyping machine shop using a fucking microscope and a big heat lamp that gave me sunburn, detailing like 5 micrometer, quality checking 5 micrometer things. I can help you grind lenses. Come in to sleep on your couch, Sashi. Not this year. Well, 2020, not 2025, but maybe 2026. You never know, man. You never know. You never fucking know. No, I'll never sound like North Korea. No, I'll never sound like North Korea. That's just silly talk. True Gorilla. Okay, I have to go. This is Carla Burton. Hey, good to have you here, Carla Burton. Thanks for being here, my friend. Where do you draw the line? Well, that is... well, if you're working and paying taxes, then you get to vote. But if you're a senior citizen and you're just sucking government money from taxpayers, and yes, you've paid into it, okay, well, as long as you never take more than what you paid into it, then that is legitimately your money. That's fair enough. But yeah, if you're not actively paying taxes anymore, you don't get to vote. I'm sorry. And newcomers to our country, you just arrived and you're immigrants and you're not paying taxes into our, you don't get to vote. Fuck no. And 16, they're trying to make the law, the liberals are trying to make it so that 16-year-olds can vote. 16-year-olds don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. 20-year-olds, I don't even think 20-year-olds should vote. You got to be at least 25, in my opinion. So no, 16-year-olds, fuck no, you can't vote. Nah. You don't know what you're talking about. So there's room for negotiations on their PvP. I think we can come to an agreement there. 30 and under are almost as bad. Well, that's exactly what I was just saying, PvP. I think we can both agree on that. Yeah, like 25, maybe? You sound uninformed. Oh, I'm very well informed, my friend. I've lived in 4 different countries around the world. I've spent years abroad. I've traveled to 50 different countries. I've seen all kinds of different government styles. I've voted in all kinds of places. I've talked to many people. I assure you, I'm not one that has never left their hometown. I'm not one that has never left their home country. I've been around. I'm extremely informed. I watch parliamentary committee channels almost on a daily basis. I am definitely informed. That is probably the most wrong thing you've ever written in chat. This is the most wrong thing you've ever written in chat. Yeah, so just be careful what you say there. I'm very informed. I've been around the block 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 times. Just be careful what you say there, my friend. Merry Christmas, JPRH. Fuck, that's hard to read. JPRHPH1. Good to see you. Merry Christmas. You sound like a dictator, Spidey. You're losing me. Maybe too many eggnogs. That's, what the fuck are you talking about? Dictator how? Because I want the people to have choice? That's the opposite of a dictator. I actually want the people to have most choice. I don't want the government to have any power. So that's the opposite of a dictator. I don't. How much have you been drinking, my friend? I mean, I've been drinking a lot, let me tell you. And there's more to be drunk. I'd love to have drinks with the most of you. Oh, dude, Nemesis. You got it, man. I would love to have a drink with you. Absolutely. When do you get to decide who votes? Where does it stop? Oh, no. Oh, that's what you're talking about. No, see, if you don't pay taxes, then you don't get to vote. Senior citizens are the reason Mark Carney is in power right now. And you know this to be a fact. Senior citizen, your generation, and I'm placing it square on you, and liberal leftards that are like 20 years in. So yeah, you form a group that are joined with the 20-year-olds. They're voting for Mark Carney. And I know you don't vote for Mark Carney, but senior citizens do. My parents do. All their friends do. You're an exception, PvP. So stop taking offense. Pull your panties up. I'm not talking about you, okay? Just fucking relax. I'm talking about people your generation. You haven't done enough of a job of talking to them. You need to go out and when they're playing their games and doing whatever seniors do, you need to go and talk to them and convince them, because they are the vote that is ruining this country. And I do not think that if senior citizens didn't vote, then the conservatives would be in power. Do you know why seniors vote liberals? Because seniors love free shit. They are not working anymore and they just want free shit. Okay? And I'm sorry, but you got to work. If you want to vote, you have to be paying taxes and actively working. If you're retired, I'm sorry, you don't get a vote in my world. You do not get a vote. You're not actively contributing to the country. No, I'm sorry. You don't get a vote. Homeless people don't get a vote. People in jail don't get a vote. I don't think so, Tim. Because here's the thing. Seniors, the reason why Mark Carney's winning is because he's got the senior vote, because they love getting free shit. They love getting free shit. And because they're not paying for it. And that only lasts so long. That is not sustainable. I mean, that's a given. You know that's not sustainable. But it's a short-term plan for getting votes, and it's working against the stupid seniors. Now, I'm not talking about you, PvP, but you need to do a better job. I mean, they're not going to listen to me. I'm only 50. They're going to listen to people their own age. So it's up to you to stand up and preach to your peers. Well, soon no one will get to. Well, that's possibly true. We won't get to vote. It'll just be all communism. Wow, that fire has really died down. Holy shit. Well, I wasn't going to end here, but this is exciting. Now, excuse me, I work. I drive 93 car and use it. Okay, well, then why are you excited? If you work, then you get to vote. Then you shouldn't be excited. There you go. If you work, you get to vote. Why are you going on like this then? Back in the day, you could only vote if you held eggnog reserves. That's true. And you could only vote if you were willing to join the firefighting team. That's why men had the vote and not women. Because in order to earn the vote, you had to defend against invaders. I mean, pick up arms against invaders. And you had to pick up buckets in order to fight fires. And that means you could get burned to death. And the women didn't want to do that. Men did, and that's why we got the vote. That's history. That is how it happened. Deciding who can vote is a dangerous, slippery slope. Well, no, we already do that, PvP. You have to be older than 19 to vote. We already do that. You can't be in prison. Like we already do this. And if you're a senior citizen that is not contributing anymore, as in a senior citizen that is not working, and you're just sucking from society, you don't get to vote, in my opinion. Hey, Miskatonic Madman. Hey, good to see you. Welcome. Welcome. PvP says, I voted in every election since the 1970s, municipal, provincial, and federal. Yes, and in 2015, I voted for Trudeau. And that was my mistake, and I suffered the consequences. I have suffered the consequences of that vote. And PvP, if you're voting conservative, then we're not talking about you. You're not the problem. It's seniors that think that they still trust the government. My parents still trust the government. It's seniors that still trust the government that are the problems. Because you want to take away citizen votes. Yeah, well, citizens that don't contribute, citizens that aren't contributing to financially to the country's success, yeah, they shouldn't get the vote, because that is the way historically, if you know your history, Romans only gave the vote to citizens that were contributing, that would go and fight the fires and go and fight the enemies. That is, you don't get the vote. You earn the right to vote. There you go. Service guarantees citizenship. Gorillas, right? And I realize that's from a movie, but that is true. So seniors that built this country can't vote. You're correct. Once they stop contributing, they can no longer vote because they're too easily fooled. PvP. Senior citizens are the reason that Mark Carney and Trudeau got elected. They are the reason. I mean, that is provable. That is the statistics. Statistically, they voted them in. So they are the reason we are in the predicament we are in. And therefore, yeah, they're at fault. They're absolutely at fault. Senior citizens absolutely have fucked this country up. And they are sacrificing their kids and their grandkids' future as is playing out right now. We can see that. That is happening right now. Sorry, your condescending tone is not winning me over. Well, I'm not condescending. I'm just speaking facts. I don't think I've been condescending. But I mean, to each their own. Whatever. I mean, if you want to play the offended "you're a victim" card, then fair enough. You're a victim. Okay. Go ahead. Fly your victim flag. That's not going to win any points here. I'm sorry. What about the 20-somethings that never work? Don't get to join don't get the political process. You're right. If they don't work, they don't get to join the political process. That is exactly what I'm saying. 20-somethings, probably better they don't vote, because they're dumb as fuck. Hail Spidey. Hey, Parrot. Good to see. I don't know many of my age. Well, you get out and talk to them, buddy. I mean, you're the key. You're one of the enlightened ones, PvP. You understand what's going on, so it's up to you to get out and talk to them. They're not going to listen to me. They might listen to someone like you. Hang with younger folks. Yeah, so do I. So would I. Anyway, this fire is just about dead. It is getting cold out here. I'm getting freezing. At a certain point, the right to vote doesn't make a difference. We have the right to vote here, but the government did stuff to make sure they always get them. See, the same thing is happening in British Columbia. The same thing is happening here, Sashi. The same thing is happening here. Spidey, if you suffer an accident working and you cannot work, do you think you should lose your vote? Well, no, because you're not. I'm talking about people that aren't working because they choose not to work. If you're injured, that's different. You were working. No, that's different. If you're willing to contribute, no, you get to vote. And if you're emotional, I'm sorry, you don't get to, if you're emotional and you can't control your emotions, don't get to vote. Now, so gay men and liberal men and women, for the most part, there's a few exceptions. Yeah, no, sorry, no vote for you. Just get the people to fear going out into something new and drive the IQ down. That's exactly what is happening. That is exactly what has happened, Sashi. You know what's going on. Anyway, I gotta go. The fire's dying down. We've been almost an hour. So I am gonna say thank you all for being here. Nemesis and everyone else. Yeah, this fire's just about dying. So Merry Christmas. And I hope to maybe have a bonfire tomorrow. We will see what happens. Anyway, good night, everybody. Thanks for being here. Good night.